Son, if you make $5, spend $3, save $2. I'm going to tell you in this video how my dad's advice to me growing up as a kid is relevant and speaks to the importance of having a rainy day fund, why it's important, and I'm going to give you some tips on how to set one up. Hey, what's up? I'm Eric Garcia, certified financial planner and financial advisor. Gosh, if you live in a hurricane-prone area or a catastrophe-prone area, you understand the value, or you should understand the value of an emergency fund. Coming off the heels of Ida, so many people had to evacuate New Orleans. We understand this expected, unexpected financial expense, but yet still so many people don't have money set aside for the financial disruptions in our life. I'm gonna tell you 3 benefits or 3 reasons why you need to have an emergency fund. Number 1, emergency funds relieve stress. Over 50% of Americans report living paycheck to paycheck. Think about that. My goodness, that is a stressful situation to think that if I don't get my next paycheck, I can't pay for my expenses. Having money set aside, an emergency fund or a rainy day fund, helps relieve that stress. Number 2, having a rainy day fund reduces debt, reduces you having to go borrow money. If you're living paycheck to paycheck or don't have enough put aside and you have an unexpected financial expense come up, one of those financial disruptions, you're gonna have to borrow for it. You're gonna put it on your credit card, and borrowing money, especially on a credit card, is expensive. So having a rainy day fund helps you stay out of debt. And then finally, having a rainy day fund can save you in penalties and taxes. What am I talking about? I've seen far too many people tap their retirement accounts or their 401k accounts to cover some unexpected financial expense. 401ks, retirement accounts, they're for retirement. So do yourself a favor, set yourself up a rainy day fund, an emergency fund to help you relieve your stress, prevent you from going into debt, and possibly save you in a bunch of taxes and penalties. All right, so now you're thinking, all right, Eric, I'm convinced I need to have a rainy day fund. How do I set it up? I don't even know where to start. First thing is first, you wanna open up an account at your local bank. Have a separate account that's separate from your everyday checking account. Set that money aside in its own account. So once you do that, then you want to set a specific goal of how much you want to have in that account. Set a realistic goal. Financial industry says 3 to 6 times monthly expenses, but if you're starting off fresh, try to get to 1 month of expenses. Try to get to $1,000, $500, start somewhere. And finally, your employer may give you the option to have your paycheck paid to you in multiple places, multiple paychecks, multiple accounts. Go to your employer, see if you can modify your payroll to have some money go directly into your rainy day fund, your savings account, money that you're setting aside for an emergency. That way you don't even have to think about it. If you don't have that option, go ahead and set up an automatic transfer at your bank so that the day after you get paid, if it's a consistent day, the day after, have an automatic amount transferred from your checking account to your savings account. I hope those 3 tips help you get started. If you want to sit down and chat about your emergency fund as part of your financial picture, I'd love to have that conversation with you. You can find me online, www.plan-wisely.com. Feel free to email me, Erik, E-R-I-K, at plan-wisely.com. Setting up your emergency fund is foundational to having secure finances. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video. Share it with someone who you think could benefit.